Okay, so Tony, tell us what's in the sky this month.
Yes,
What
well,
we should
this
be
is
looking for.
January is a month where either it's cloudy and you can't see anything and we're getting our needed rain and snow and that stuff, or if it's clear, it tends to be very, very clear. So I hope you'll take advantage of those nights to see some of these things. Now, you'll have to really hurry quick. In fact, I think you may be out of time to see this eclipse, but if you can get, say, to Kamchatka in the next hour or so, you might be able to see the solar eclipse that's occurring as we speak. Well, the eclipse that you don't have to go to Kamchatka for, in fact, you could come here to see it, is the lunar eclipse coming up on Sunday, January 20th. It's perfectly timed for North America in general, and especially the West Coast, where we can see it a little earlier than the East Coast does. It'll happen, starting at 6:30 and end before midnight. And of course, the totality, which is the most beautiful part of it, runs between 8:41 and 9:43. So we'll have our scopes set up here, and you'll be able to see it. Now, in the evening sky, there's only one bright planet visible now, and that's Mars. And in the diagram here, you can see it in the west-southwest sky. It's higher now than it was in the summer, but it's also a lot farther away, so it's dimmed a lot. It's only as bright as a first magnitude star now. And we can go on. Also, we have beautiful stars. Orion especially dominates the evening sky. And I want you to also notice, if you line up Orion's belt, Orion's the giant hunter, and you've probably all seen the 3 stars in a row. I mean, even if you don't know what Orion is, you probably recognize that. They point off towards Taurus the bull and the Pleiades. Pleiades are that tiny dipper-shaped cluster. Now, if you thought that was the Little Dipper, we'll forgive you this time, but that's actually the Pleiades star cluster, or the 7 sisters in Greek mythology. In the middle of December, comet 46P Wirtanen passed very close to the Pleiades. And I went up to Big Bear at that time, and you could actually see this faintly by unaided eye. It was about the same diameter as the Pleiades. And but from the city, because the sky was actually brighter than the surface of the comet, or the coma of the comet, the outer gassy envelope of the comet, you couldn't see it at all from the city. Even a telescope didn't help a lot, but binoculars were probably the best way to see this one.
Can you still see it?
Actually, you can, and I actually did see it a few days ago. Our next image will show it's moving north. It passed very close to the bright star Capella, and it's headed sort of in the direction of the North Star. So you do have, actually this weekend would be probably the best time, except of course the weather's not supposed to be good. But it is fading quickly now. It was only a little over 7 million miles from the Earth middle of December, but now it's probably double that. Other things to look for, the planet Mars, in case you can't find it, the moon will be next to it on January 12th. Early morning, other planets come into view. So down in the southeast sky before dawn, you'll see the brilliant planet Venus. Some of you have probably noticed that if you've been up just before sunrise. There's this extremely bright light out there, and that is Venus, the brightest planet. It's also close to Jupiter and Saturn. And on the end of the month, there'll be a beautiful grouping with the moon joining it, so a crescent moon with Antares, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn. Antares is the bright star, and Scorpius the scorpion.